On the show, we will recap the past weekend's games against Bozeman Ice Dogs with the Bighorns Associate Head Coach Alex North. And we'll look ahead to Helena's home and home series matchup against Butte Irish as well. Plus, we'll check in with Bighorns goaltender Jesse Schindel. Highlights, interviews, and fun starts right now on Around the Horns on STTV. Welcome to our second episode of Around the Horns on STTV. I'm your host, Amy Savannah, and I'm here with Coach Alex North. How's it going, Coach?
Good, happy to be here.
All right, so first period highlights, give it to us.
Here's a play we work on a lot. Just a simple little play, passing under sticks, but we focus on driving the net hard and being an option for guys. And Gavin Barr was able to get it across to Braden, who was able to put it back in the net and put us up 2-1.
All right, so it's a 2-1 game. Tell us what's next.
Here we have another rush up the ice with Ty Moore getting the puck in the slot, and he's one of the best at putting the pucks back in the net, and he was able to get a good clean shot through and put us up 3-1.
Awesome. Rolling right into that second period. Tell us a little bit more.
Another power play opportunity here, play we were working on, moving pucks from from high to low, popping out into the slot. Trey Perea was able to get it and capitalize on the opportunity.
The final period, Coach. Tell us how we're finishing out this game.
All right, again, we had another opportunity here on a power play. Ty Moore got one of the hardest shots on the team, so any chance we can give it to him and let him rip it, we're going to take advantage of it, and here he was able to capitalize on it.
He ripped that water bottle right off that net.
Yeah.
Took down the Ice Dogs in Bozeman 7-4. Give us your thoughts on the full game.
A good effort by the guys. I think there's some things we could clean up in the third period, which we talk about. But a couple of guys had good nights. Finn Terrio had 2 goals, Ty with 2 goals, and Jason Hammett was a playmaker out there. And Alex Lamont making 15 saves on the effort and was able to get us the win.
All right, Coach, so we discussed Friday night's game highlights in Bozeman. Now we're going to kind of sit down and talk about Saturday here at home.
Sounds good.
All right, rolling into that first period here at home. Coach?
Power play opportunities are a huge asset for us, and something we work on a lot. Working pucks from low to high and getting pucks to the net and driving the net hard. Gavin Barr was able to tip that shot in from Braden Cunningham and capitalize on the opportunity.
Look at those fans. We are full, Coach. This is amazing. Huge support here in Helena. Absolutely. Yeah. Second period, how we feeling?
Feeling pretty good. It's a 1-1 game, but we preach about being hungry around the net and hungry on pucks, and we were able to stick with it and capitalize on the rebound. Jason Hammett being hungry with it and burying it in the back of the net.
Just getting right in there. Mm-hmm. What's next?
All right, 3-2 game. Again, still being hungry around the net. Never quitting on plays. Jack Lambert just being in the right spot at the right time and was able to capitalize on the opportunity and put us up 4-2. This is a highlight reel play. Finn Terrio with great poise with the puck. Jason Hammett again driving the net, being an option for him and putting it right where it needs to be.
All right, third and last period, but definitely not the least.
Yep, we're on opportunity again. We preach to our guys getting pucks low to high and moving pucks over from D to D. Dylan Cunningham's one of the best in the business at it, is getting pucks on net, and you never know what will happen when you get it there, and it was a chance that went in.
Alrighty, Helena Bighorns took Bozeman 9-7 for a sweet win at home. Coach, tell me your thoughts on that win.
It was good. I mean, our guys had a lot of perseverance and didn't quit. Again, we had a third period we got to clean up a little bit. Hammett, another big night, 5-point night. Lambert, again, just being opportunistic, and Camden Cunningham with the playmaker, and Malik stuck it out and got us the win.
Up next, we're talking to goaltender of the Helena Bighorns, Jesse Schindel, so keep it locked here on Around the Horns on STTV. I actually got to talk to Jesse Schindel earlier. Mm-hmm. Awesome kid. Tell me how you feel about him.
Jesse's been great. I know he's been fighting the shoulder injury. It's an injury I know pretty well. I dealt with the same thing when I played. but he's been working really hard to get back and been a great role model for our younger players. And he's a guy that we rely on quite a bit.
Absolutely. Talking to him earlier too, he was really good spirits, like a really positive attitude, and that's something that's really special to bring to the team. When you're down and out, you still have that drive. You know what I mean? So that's so cool.
Yeah, even when he was out, he was the biggest cheerleader for the guys, and it's something that I think a lot of players can learn from.
Absolutely. All right, let's check out the interview with Jesse Schindel. All right, Jesse, so you've been out with a shoulder injury since October, is that correct? How are things going? You on the mend? When do you see you back on the ice?
Pretty good. I've been doing physical therapy twice a week, and then just started taking shots last week, and then I hopefully will be back against that weekend for Butte.
All right, so the second question I have for you, Jess, is I hear goalies can kind of be a little bit competitive, whether it's your team or other teams. Tell me kind of how that goes for you guys.
I mean, in your team, you have to have a love-hate relationship with your goalie partners. You know what I mean? Battling against each other in practice, you want to outperform them so you can get those games on the weekend. And then during the game, you have to love them because they're the net going to get you the win. And say bad goal goes in, your goalie partner is the only one who knows how that feels. No one else on the ice knows how that feels. And then playing the other team, you know what I mean? It's a one-on-one mental battle, especially against like Gillette. They're just out-competing the other team. That's all you can do.
How is the vibe, competitiveness between the actual goalies on the Bighorns?
You know, me, Malik, and Alex, I think we have a strong, healthy, competitive relationships in between us three. And like today was battle day, and I thought all three of us were working hard, trying to earn that spot for this weekend to get the start.
I hear like goalies have this like most superstitious kind of way about them out of everybody else, like all the players on the team. What is your superstition? Like, do you like tie a shoe left before right, or do you wear the same, like tell me about it.
I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, I have to wear a certain undergear for games, and then I always get dressed from left to right, and I always, like this is like the most important one, I have to do the same stretching routine, head to toe, every single game.
Okay, another fun question for our fans. What kind of hockey stick do you prefer or use, and have you been using the same one throughout the years? And if not, why did you change?
Usually I just get like whatever stick is available at the time. I've never like been picky about my sticks. It's probably like the least piece of equipment that like I'm not picky about, but right now I'm rocking a Bauer Hyperlight.
Nice.
So for my game stick, and then I got Warriors for my practice sticks, because they're just beaters, but.
All right, Jesse, thank you so much. So coming up next, we're talking home and home game with Butte Irish on Around the Horn, so keep it here, locked in on Steve TV. All right, I'm here with Coach North. We're gonna chit-chat a little bit about this coming game and the Butte Irish. How do you feel like, what's the vibe? Is it different from Helena fan-wise? Like, is it getting a little more rowdy in Butte? Let's talk about it.
Well, definitely the close proximity between the two teams is something I think adds a little bit to a rivalry, but they're a team that's hardworking and hunting for a playoff spot right now, so not one we're gonna take lightly, and we're gonna prepare as we always do, and go out and execute the game plan that we put in place. Absolutely.
So preparing for kind of a rival with Butte, they are close to us. Are you doing anything different in practices to kind of prepare for this game?
Not really. We preach a lot of the same things day in and day out, and I think that prepares our guys for whatever opponent we have. And so far has been working well for us, so I think we're going to stick with it.
All right, Alex. So what can we expect from the Butte Irish games coming this weekend? What are we thinking?
They're a team that's going to come and compete very hard, work hard. They've had a couple of series where they've beaten some teams above them in the standings, so they're not a team we can take lightly. And we're just going to make sure we're coming in prepared, do what we do, and I think we should be able to come out on top. They're a team that if we don't do our job, couldn't beat us, but.
Yeah. All right, Coach Alex, thank you so much for your time. Also, Jesse, thank you. We appreciate you as well. Once again, make sure you guys hit that bell, subscribe on YouTube to Steve TV. I'm your host, Amy Savannah, and we will see you next week.